there, welcome to the Year in Review here at the Bob and Tom Show. I'm Jessica Alsman.
And I'm Grace Yinger, and we are here to show you some of our favorite clips from the whole year of 2018.
Oh, yes.
That's right. So let's get it kicked off with one of our favorite people, Josh Arnold. From his dance moves to his one-liners, we had a good year with him.
Oh, check out the best of Joshy.
Was staying at a hotel in New Orleans a long time, 15 years ago, and I checked out, went to get lunch, and all of a sudden my stomach started doing some terrible things. Like, I have to go to the bathroom now. I went back to the hotel. I said, is there any chance I can get back into the room I just checked out of? And they were like, no, the maid's cleaning it right now. You can't get back in. I said, I have to use the restroom. This is a dire emergency. She said, okay, we have one in the lobby. It's a very old hotel. She goes, but the door doesn't really work. You have to hold it closed while you're in there. And I said, all right. So I go in. It's a one-seater. I'm seated. Things are happening. I'm reaching and holding the door closed.
That trick never works.
I at one point I let go of the door. And this man, probably about 80 years old, rips the door open, and I am now fully exposed to the busy lobby of the hotel. I go, sir. And he goes, oh, my God, I'm so sorry. And I go, please close the door. He opened the door so strongly that he could not, it got caught, and he could not close it. And so he goes, so he's yanking on the door. I go, close the door. He goes, I can't.
And with all the yelling, everyone starts to look.
Yeah, I go, sir, please close the door. He goes, I can't. And then he started backing away. And he just looked at me with a sad look in his face. And he goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't. As he's backing away.
Can your movie end with this?
He goes, I can't. Like he's leaving me on the field of battle.
No.
And he has to. And he just left. And I had to stand up and cover myself, and with both hands, like I kind of had to yank on this door to get it closed. And there were easily 25 people looking at me.
Oh my gosh, Josh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, aren't you Josh Arnold?
I'll never forget the guy's look on his face.
An Ohio supermarket employee reportedly ate approximately $9,200 worth of deli meat within the last 5 years.
This story is ridiculous.
I may have her beat.
This was everywhere yesterday, and they're charging her with a crime potential.
Well, I don't know. You haven't
She
let
stole.
No, but if you work at a deli, you're going to eat some. Have you ever worked at a
Tuscarora.
restaurant? You don't think people who work at restaurants get to eat while they're there?
Yeah. If you well, let's find out the exact details here, Christy.
Thank you, because he's already speculating on a story that no one's heard yet. I don't know how to pronounce this county sheriff's department, but it's in Ohio. A loss prevention manager reported 36-year-old Catherine Brennick for eating ham and salami from the Giant Eagle store's deli counter. According to a Giant Eagle representative, they received a tip that the employee was eating between, here we go, here's your math,
Yes.
3 and 5 slices every day since she started working at the store. I don't know how long she's worked there. 5 years.
Everybody does. Hey, which is the better ham? Well, I tasted it yesterday, and don't arrest me, but
No, you let the customer taste it.
The local prosecutor's office will decide whether to charge Brennick for the
if
alleged
they
theft.
charge this person, this is ridiculous.
She stole almost $10,000.
Oh,
$9,200 worth of deli meat within the last 5 years. I bet she makes minimum wage. She earns
yes.
Yeah, this seems
ridiculous.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yes,
She's a filthy thief, is what she is.
No,
she
she's
is
not.
Well, because they would have, if you arrest her the first time, that's fine. But you wait 5 years?
She's a criminal.
Her coworker,
we've
got all this footage.
Yeah.
her coworker is a rat for turning her in.
Yeah, who would turn
Her
her
coworker.
A good Samaritan will put an end to this
You
criminal
ate-
activity. That's who.
You know what her was? You know when she was told she was being charged. You know what she said?
What?
Ham.
That is awful.
I'm with Josh on this.
Just because it rhymes with damn?
Yes, exactly.
That is.
Okay.
I don't want to
should
get
be
rained
embarrassed.
over.
One of the Marconis just fell off a shelf.
We'll never get another one.
No, this story. This was everywhere. I'm thinking, why is this? She's eaten. So she's had 3 slices of meat while working at the
3
meat
to
counter?
5.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Over an 8-hour shift.
I worked in a grocery store. I stole way more than that.
You should be ashamed of yourself, Matt.
Nope.
Stealing this way.
Well, I don't want to get Rain Man, but that's only $150 a month. So you do that by 4. That's like $40 a week.
Yeah, that's too much.
40 hours.
She's
That's
a criminal.
$1 an hour. All right, she's eating $1
That's
an hour.
it's like reaching into the till and taking $40 out.
I'm sure
You're
that,
a horrible
she's-
man today.
she's-
You know
she's
that?
just, I'd like the thin sliced turkey, please. And there's a couple of little slivers that have fallen down. Don't eat that, Gertrude.
Hey,
It's
by
a
the
felony.
way, 3 to 5 slices is all we know about. We don't know about the cheese. We don't know about whatever
Maybe
else
she was using bread.
No, we know
Yes.
this place.
Yeah,
This store
making
has
a
rats.
sandwich?
This place has rats in it. The rat that ratted her out and she ratted her out with relish.
Now that's a joke.
Now there we go.
Not a good one.
I have been redeemed. This poor lady's just trying to go to work and bring home the bacon. I could do
I
this
feel
one.
bad for the woman. She
No, this
should
is
be able to eat.
ridiculous.
No, she should have stopped this. She
No.
should have nipped this habit in the bud and just quit cold turkey.
Notice the eye contact you're getting from me.
Yeah, the stare of the
yeah,
death.
no,
Yeah.
I don't care.
I think this whole story's a bunch of baloney.
Yes.
I'm the only one that's not going to do this. I'm not doing it.
This
How
is
dare all of you?
ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
I don't know why nobody liked my. I mean, what am I? Chopped liver?
Everywhere you have you ever worked in a restaurant?
Matt, I'm glad you're not doing one of these jokes. You would just butcher it. Anyway.
Allie, what's the name of the club where you are in Aruba?
It's Aruba Rays. It's every night at 8:30 in the Marriott Stellaris. And it's great. It's a great show.
Hey, I'm Aruba Ray.
Hey, come on in.
You can take your tops off. I don't care.
Wait a minute.
That's pretty accurate.
Who are you again?
Aruba Ray.
Oh, Ray is the guy's name?
Yeah.
He's Aruba Ray.
What do you mean? It's the name of the guy's
I
name.
thought you said Aruba. I thought you said Aruba Rave. Like it was a rave.
We got drinks. We got jokes. Shake that ass. Hey, Aruba Ray.
It's Ray.
Squeeze your jugs. Everything's okay in Aruba.
Come on in this swimsuit. I don't care. They found the body.
Hey, that's okay. Ain't no rules at Aruba Ray.
Don't go into the surf. It's all right.
Fortunately, he wasn't listening.
Try the oysters. Strangle a prostitute. It's Aruba Ray's.
Hey, Allie, we have to go.
With the oysters.
Our laws are loose. I think you've heard.
I gotta kill some people.
Sorry. Allie Breen, ALLIBREEN. How do they get a hold of you, Allie?
Perfect. Instagram or Twitter direct message is the best way.
ALLIBREEN. Allie Breen is the
And
one.
tonight we got a broad comic. How funny is that? Hey!
Allie, please hang up your phone and spank your boyfriend.
Will do.
Thanks,
Bye,
Allie.
Allie. Have fun,
Thanks.
honey.
Bye, guys.
I used to be Malibu Ray till the lawsuits. Now I'm Aruba Ray.
I can't go back to the contiguous 48 states.
Hey, I wasn't here that night.
Strangle.
Okay, we're in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. We have Ace Cosby over there.
Hey.
Happy to be named Cosby today and not in court. That's Chick.
Me
That's-
too.
That's
Oh,
Jessica.
no,
That's
wait a minute.
comedian Chad Zuma.
I am
That's
here.
Josh, that's Christy Lee. This is Tom. Speaking.
Ace, is Cosby your real last name?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know that?
Well, I'm sitting with a bunch of frauds. Chick McGee, Christy Lee.
Hey, shush. Shut your mouth. Oh, like Josh Arnold's your real name.
I told you that in confidence. Herman Lipschitz is no longer existent.
Hermie!
Well, let's move on, shall we? We have a lot to review.
The 14-year-old whale
It
named,
was amazing. Okay, sorry.
is it Wiki? Wikie? There's not a
Is it Wiki?
Wiki?
It's the sound that you make when you wipe a window.
Ew. Wiki.
No, that was terrible. I don't know what.
According to this story, Wiki can say hello, 1, 2, aha, bye-bye, and even the name of her trainer, Amy.
We have some of the audio.
I'm
We do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, now that it's been suggested what they're saying,
Right,
I
That's what we're going to hear. But
mean, yeah.
This was on the new. I saw this morning on the TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They
well, you must
Aren't
do
you
very
hoity
well.
toity?
You have a TV.
has and mine has audio now.
Oh boy.
Here we go. This is the whale talking. You be the judge. Here,
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh, God.
Hello?
Chick.
Oh,
come on.
Yeah, Chick has his hand up. Yes.
I'm leaving the country. This is this is creepy. That's plainly hello. I've had it.
So you are definitely.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I mean, I think it's really making a good effort.
Yeah.
It's not great. But what do you want from a whale?
It's like a parrot. It's a parrot whale. It's a whale. What the hell?
Apparently, this is better than the sounds they've ever been able to get out of a monkey or a ape. I did hear that.
Yeah. Wow.
I guess and it's I think it has something to do with the structure of wherever the voice box and throats, the shape of the throat.
Gotcha.
This is a whale.
Wow.
A killer whale. Now it's this. Am I right, Dean? This whale's in France.
Yes. It's in France. I said that.
So there's a slight
in France.
accent.
Well, it should be bonjour then instead of
Shouldn't it
hello.
be bonjour? Yeah.
Maybe the U.S. is a bigger market for whale talk. Here it is again.
Hello? Hello?
If you didn't know it was supposed to be hello, I don't think you'd be going, oh, hey, that whale just said hello.
Yeah, I
to me.
don't think.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, but it's.
And
pretty,
I don't think he knows to when you walk up to say hello.
Oh, maybe it does.
And he's just mimicking what the trainer says.
But I mean, think about a parrot. Have you ever been around some of these birds? That's amazing.
Yeah,
This is pretty primitive.
Hello? Hello?
Jeez, get an exorcist.
Oh, that last one sounds like a wet fart.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Oh, God. Okay, this is more of it. Okay, here we go. This is supposed to be a killer whale talking. Here we go.
1, 2.
Wait a second.
I can't take it.
Come on.
No.
Are you making us sit through this?
Nope.
This is science, Christy, okay?
No,
it's not
this
all
is
pretty.
ridiculous.
That ain't 1, 2. I'll tell you that. It might be 2.
Yeah,
Let
he
it-
may have had two.
Let it breathe for a second.
Oh, okay.
There's more. Here we go.
1, 2.
There's no way that's 1, 2.
Hey, I am just
It sounds
playing
like the
this
whale is
French
not
scientist.
into
It sounds like the whale farts and then gags
Yes.
because of his own fart.
Here we go. There's more. Here we go.
1, 2.
These are nothing.
1, 2.
This is a nice story.
The whale is
You know what this sounds like? You know what would be funnier? If Mr. the famous British comedian,
Mr. Bean?
Mr. Bean. That's what this sounds like. And Mr. Bean can hear everything the whale says. This was a
I think
story
the whale
on
is
the
just
CBS
trying-
News
my
this morning.
stomach hurts so bad.
So it's just making a noise.
It's just making noise.
It's just making noise.
I'd give you maybe hello, but that's just about it.
Yeah,
Listen, please play the first one
it
too
sounds
again.
like an armpit fart. Here we go.
Hello?
Now that we buy.
Yes.
I said hello.
Hello?
That.
Jeez.
Hello?
Tom, where are you with the senior Wences stuff?
I have to hear that first one.
Here we go.
too again.
Once again, this is allegedly a killer whale speaking
In France.
Here we go.
1, 2.
So this reminds me of. This reminds me of talking to my friend's grandfather. But my favorite pumpkin patch closed. I'm so upset.
Are you sure they closed?
Yes, they
Or
closed.
did they act like they're closed because they saw you coming?
No, yeah, let's just get back to it. We've been joined by comedian Greg Warren. Greg, starting tomorrow evening, will be at the Funny Bone in Toledo, Ohio.
Oh,
That'll be great.
Holy Toledo!
You'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Greg Warren live in concert. Greg is a great stand-up comedian.
I have never bombed harder than I did at the Toledo Funny
Oh my
Bone.
God!
No kidding?
Yeah. It was.
Warren, were you there?
Oh yeah, he was opening for me.
Oh, gosh, I would have
I took him along. It was a little early. I probably should have waited a year before taking him out.
A year?
Yeah.
Looking back, he's your buddy. You tried to scoot him along a little
And I
quick.
bombed, 6 shows straight? I mean, hard.
All weekend?
Yes. And one of them was so bad. This is This wasn't a heckle, but it's the worst thing I've heard from the crowd. I was up there. I was in the middle of my set. I said something. Nothing. Total. I was getting silent. I was getting like I was wishing I had been. I was at least getting booed, so I knew I was
Rhythm. It's a rhythm
speaking.
thing. Yeah. It's a rhythm thing. Yeah.
And so I said one joke. The punchline got absolutely nothing, and from the middle of the sold out crowd, I just heard one guy go, "Wow."
Man, that one show, I think you stormed off the stage and went back to the hotel and pouted across the street.
I walked right off the stage and right out of the building, across the street into my hotel room.
Do you remember what the joke was that got the wow?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Nothing worked.
The jokes, they weren't that bad.
Not
the rhythm was a little off.
Not even the half-fat stuff?
I wasn't doing as much of that then.
Oh. He was doing like cute kind of essay stuff at that point.
Essay.
He had a writing background.
Is there anything worse? The comedian telling a comedian it was a cute essay.
I used to.
Josh is a great comic.
There
by
was
the
a
way,
period
now.
There was a period a few years ago where you'd say, well, he's more of a monologist.
Right,
It usually meant, there's no comedy. God, don't you love it when you order fries?
Onion rings.
When you get fries and they inadvertently put an onion ring in there.
Yes.
God, I love that.
That's
in fact,
a great day.
if I had a fast food place, I would do that to every order.
But would it be a special then?
Why can't you get French fry onion rings? Mix them up.
Jack in the Box was doing that for a while. Do you guys not remember this?
No.
It was.
See, I remember Olympians from the '60s. Josh remembers the history of fast food.
Sincere and excited here. Jack in the Box, we do this. Do you remember this?
Now I have to look it up. It may not have been onion rings and fries.
Now, are you looking at your diary?
Yes. Let me pull up. Let's see.
You look for that when we come back.
August
I keep
11th.
breaking my New Year's resolution.
Take a break.
Okay.
Librarian Day, Hug a Newsman Day.
Does a sportsman count?
Yeah,
How about a song boy?
No.
Josh is
Get
gonna
away
go.
from me. Don't you dare touch me.
Go.
Give Chick a nice hug. Rub your cheek in his face. That's it. That's
Your
nice.
cheek or your face, you weirdo.
Does Tom ever do news?
Yeah,
No.
he
Yeah.
does sometimes.
Are you kidding me? Tom does news all the time.
Tom's getting a hug now on the air. Oh my God!
Oh my
Stop it! Leave me alone.
He was genuinely uncomfortable.
Wow.
That filthy person from Missouri
I took these-
touched his cheek on my forehead.
Everything I'm wearing. I took fresh out of the dryer this morning.
He is
Your
shaking.
forehead is hot.
He's shaking. Are
Well,
you having a
thank you.
fever?
Thank you very much.
No, I mean temperature. It's.
Do you have a fever?
I don't think
I
so.
read the news.
Oh, you
Oh, Christy gets a nice hug. Oh, a little bit of dance humping.
Should we
there.
leave?
Oh, he almost dropped.
Wow, he grabbed that from behind.
Yeah, he almost did
I
a
just watched that Boogie Night scene where they're all standing in the driveway.
watching the guy.
It's hilarious.
And Nina Hartley's out. No,
Yeah.
okay.
I got yelled at this weekend by some workers.
Oh, yes. Wait.
Pull up too close to closing time, did you?
I wanted to go. I wanted to get something outside the box. Does that
That's
say
right.
enough about where I was going?
Yeah.
That's right.
And I pull up and I see that there are no cars in the parking lot, nobody in the drive-through, but all the lights are on. I'm like, oh, I wonder. Well, this is interesting. And I pull up and there's a banner, a big banner that
Giant
says,
banner.
and they're clearly there's construction guys in the parking lot.
Yeah.
The banner says dining room closed, drive-through
Sure.
open.
Sure.
Drive-through.
All right.
Oh, okay. But there are cones blocking the entrance to the parking lot. But there's a big enough gap in the cones for a car to go through.
So you
there's
get
like-
to the drive-through.
Yes.
There's
so I
like
go,
three cones, a gap, and then two more cones.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So I go.
Would you like some sawdust with your hamburger? There construction's going on.
So he quite easily goes through the gap.
Yes. Go up to the drive-through.
You don't even brush a cone.
And the drive-through, it's the screen is off. You go, oh man. So I drive up to the window, and there's a girl cleaning the windows.
Right.
And she does a double take, and she kind of jumps. And she goes, what are you doing? And I go, the sign said the drive-thru's open? She goes, no. I go, oh, well, just so you know, the sign does. And she goes, I know, but the cones. And I go, well, there's a gap big enough for the car.
There was a gap.
And she goes, no, there's no. And so then I pull around. I'm like, all right. So I leave, and I have to drive by all the construction workers. And one of them goes, my windows are down. And one of them goes, what's this guy doing? And so I slow down. I go, yeah, the banner said the drive-thru's open. And the guy goes, the cones!
The
Bimbo limbo, huh?
What do they have? Tequila and
vodka and chloroform, everything you need.
chloroform.
Now, Aruba Rays is the real nightclub right down
It's
there.
a comedy club, isn't
Anything
it?
Right.
goes
You
at
played
Aruba
there,
Rays.
Chad?
I have not.
Yeah, we talked yesterday to Allie Breen, and she was playing Aruba Rays
In Aruba.
in Aruba. Wow.
Pretty sweet gig.
Bet there are a couple topics you can't talk about.
I understand you can strangle a prostitute. Is that right, Ray?
Oh, yeah, it happens.
Oh, my God.
Before or after?
Come have a few drinks. We'll sweep your problems under the rug. Legal or otherwise. It's Aruba Ray.
Love it.
I will never get tired of you doing Aruba Ray.
I will never get tired.
The bathroom's right next to the room filled with lime and shovels. Aruba Ray.
I thought you were supposed to coat him with shark food. Sorry.
Are you happy now?
Yeah, I feel pretty good now. I like the Aruba Ray. By demand of the people.
And a cool hat that Josh stole the other
Yes, I saw it fleetingly, and now it's gone. There's Josh over there.
Thanks for the hat.
I assume the story you told off the air is not for air.
I'm going to say something. Did you crop dust as you were walking in here?
No.
Because as soon as you walked by, and then you went to the...
maybe the wafting
Then you
emerging from Josh.
Then you went straight to the sanitizer.
What did I do?
The hand sanitizer.
Oh, I don't flatulate out of my hands.
I didn't get anything.
I was sanitizing because I touched something outside.
All right.
Josh, explain what you said off the
No,
air.
I'm not going to explain what he said off the air, but I was just saying that...
There was an episode at Thanksgiving at your place. That's all we're going to say.
Oh, that. Yeah. I farted during a card game and ruined it. Everybody left. Everybody left the table.
Never came back?
We did not resume playing.
Oh, were you winning?
It was a game of Pass the Trash. I forget who was winning.
Oh.
Pass the what?
Trash.
What is
Super
that?
fun.
You never played Pass the Trash?
No.
No.
Everybody gets one card. Aces are low, and you want to. So if you look at your card, if it's a high card, you keep it. If it's a low card that you want to get rid of, you pass it to the next person. They have to take it, and then they can decide if they want to keep their card or pass it. That kind of thing. So it's very fun, super fun.
But you were passing other things.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even comical. I just ruined it.
You've ruined
I was mad. It was so
Thanksgiving.
awful. It was so bad. My sister-in-law was gagging so hard. I go, she might throw up. And my brother John goes, that would be awesome. His wife wanted to see his wife throw up because of my flatulence.
So everyone just said, I fold at the same time.
Yeah, she got up first as it made its way around the table.
Was this post-turkey?
This was post-meal, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of gravy, maybe?
No, not too much gravy, but...
allergic reaction to the cranberry sauce?
I upped my probiotics from 30 billion to 50 billion. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
50 billion?
Just for that weekend because you knew you were going to have a lot more
I just
food?
got a new... No, I just got just timing-wise, it happened to be... So.
I see. The probiotics, is there a flatulence component to the...
I think there might be because my brand has changed. You know what I mean?
Your fart brand or your probiotics?
Fair
baseline.
Fair question.
Right. The it's different now.
You're right. Everybody does have a brand.
Okay, well, good to know. We'll be watching for more. Was this audible or strictly...
Very audible.
Oh, yes.
Wow, well, no wonder. So they knew it was deliberate.
I was trying to make my nieces laugh, and they laughed for a little bit.
Until they passed out.
As they started stumbling, clutching their chests, reeling out the room.
Yeah. What kind of 40-year-old man ruins a night by doing that?
Wow.
What a jerk.
Apparently you.
I know. What a monster.
Okay, what else have you got? Maybe do it as Barack Obama.
Yeah, maybe.
Go try. Because I've got a lot of people that agree with me that they can't decide when you're doing Barack Obama if it's the former president or Bullwinkle. They're so close.
Mr. President.
Say Bullwinkle again like you're saying it for the first time. You know, Bullwinkle.
Mr. President, please come in.
Thank you. Have a seat, Mr. President.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Mr. President, did you bring Rocky Squirrel?
I don't know what you're talking about. Michelle and I are here visiting, and
Thank you.
Oh, that's Michelle?
That's right. You look very beautiful today, babe.
Thank you, babe.
Michelle, a little
Thank you, babe.
higher in the range. Thank you.
babe.
Now, here's the thing. She and I are working for Netflix now. And we are going to make quality programming that everyone can watch.
It's not as good as I remember.
Really? Because I was thinking,
it was better yesterday.
Is it a worse Bullwinkle or a worse Obama?
in my head, I was like, oh, I'm kind of nailing it today.
Now, this says, okay, this apparently is your niece. Now, once again, you went home. Visiting your family.
My niece, my dad sent a voicemail. I'd like to hear that just because I want to make sure everything's okay.
All right.
Okay. Now you went home with your brand new beard. So let's see what they think here. Okay, this should be the one from your dad.
Hey Josh, it's your old man. Wasn't glad to see you over the weekend. I'm glad you made it back okay. You beat the weather here. We got thunderstorms that ran through here.
Typical dad talk.
So it was good to see you. The only problem is what's with this hair on your face?
Oh.
You know, I've passed on a lot of good things to you. I've passed on your loving abilities. I've passed on your humor through my genes. These are all good things, but apparently I failed when it comes to a beard.
Oh.
So I apologize for that. Anyway, have a good week. We'll talk to you later.
Wow. Thank you,
Now,
Larry.
does Larry have a beard?
He does, and it's a very fine beard.
Oh,
but
does
I
he?
guess he just assumed it's...
That yours would grow as quickly.
He's not. He didn't.
Wasn't really not proud of the.
I'm glad he took responsibility for it.
Now, this other message that was left for you apparently by your niece.
Well, this should be much sweeter.
How old is she?
7.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's give this. See if she liked the way you look now.
Hi, Josh. It's Atlas. I hope you had a great time at Thanksgiving because I did, and I hope you shave your beard because if you don't, you're not going to Christmas.
Oh.
Do you like the beard? Because I don't. It makes you look fatter and creepier. You're getting even more hair in my shower. You're clogging it up. The beard is weird. Love you, see you at Christmas, but get rid of that beard!
Well, thank you, Atlas.
Wow.
What a sweetheart.
Yeah. All right. I guess she has an opinion on it.
Yeah, it's very opinionated. Maybe this would change your mind. Have you seen the latest in beard accessories for the holidays?
Oh, I haven't.
Yes, even beards get festive. They're beard lights that you can buy to put in your beard, gentlemen.
Wow, do you just apply them with the booze?
It's a big millennial thing, Tom. I'm just reporting. Okay. Hipsters are buying them from a company called Firefox. They're beard lights.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a feeling my niece would change her mind about the beard.
Of course she would.
I had lights
She would
in it.
love that.
Yeah.
Look, little battery-powered lights in your beard. How cute would that be?
You realize that the minute that was released, there's some guy that turned that into a, shall we say, a genital display.
What?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why
some
is
guy
it always
rounded the corner in a darkened room and I've got a surprise for you.
Why does this always turn pervy?
Sort of
I don't.
I'm just saying that's whoever invented it. That's what they probably thought of it. It's
Yep.
probably disco night at Tony's in Miami. And
No, it's just a cute little fun thing to do in the holidays.
Oh, okay.
He ruined it, didn't he?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, and he also gave me a
Totally.
great idea.
What about
What did you do?
Last week we had a story about this. I'll call her a person, even though I find her to be fairly inhuman. She was a deli worker.
And I am totally on her side.
Who chick over 5 years stole 10 grand.
No, this is BS. Someone apparently saw her having a piece of ham or something that she was slicing for somebody.
They claim 3 to 5 slices a day.
Is that the honey ham?
And then they eventually found out that she had cost them $10,000 over 5 years. She's a thief, a dirty crook.
No.
Well,
Wait a minute. Was she taking it out in ham or cash?
Meat.
Ham.
Just
She
having
was eating it.
she was accused of eating like 3 slices of meat a day.
3 to 5. That adds up.
Wait a minute. Are you trying to tell me that there are people that work at a deli that don't pick at the meat and eat it?
Well, I'm being told. Here's a gentleman. I work in a meat department in a local grocery store. When we slice deli meat or cheese, we always slice a couple extra pieces for ourselves.
That's right.
Crook! Monster!
No.
Here's another one.
Oh,
hey,
I'm sorry.
guys, just wanted to weigh in.
If I worked at a restaurant, you have to taste the food.
Well, that's different. Much different.
How's the honey ham this week? Oh, it's delicious.
Why would it taste any
No,
different?
no. How's the honey ham? Well, let me give you a sample, and you can try it. If I did it.
Hey, look, El Gordo. You don't need any extra meat. Wait till you get home to cram it in your mouth.
I work in a deli and have for 10 years. It's customary to eat turkey left over from slicing. Monster! We live in a lawless society.
You are on the wrong side of this.
Have a social contract?
Oh, God.
That's right.
No, it's perfectly acceptable. They have to make recommendations. Can you imagine what if you went if you're like me,
wait a minute.
when you go to a restaurant, Christy, do you ever say, "Hey, what's good here?" And that can you imagine if they said,
you
"Well, I'm not allowed to eat any of the food. I couldn't tell you."
That's different. That's a very different thing.
That's
It's a part of your
very
training.
Which of the turkeys is better? Is the
Hey, let me give you a sample and you can tell me.
I don't think these people have the right to have their own opinions.
For ma'am, I would be a criminal were I to try these meats.
Because your idea of turkey, you may not like
Exactly.
You may not like the honey turkey and the.
The proof is right here in the emails. You'll notice none of these emails contain the name of the store and manager.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Feels like a Tuesday.
I'm Christy Lee. I'm a pretty lady. And I'm going to do the weather.
Oh.
Christy, give us the weather. Do you have it over there?
Oh, it's so cold.
Christy, what's going on? I think you're sick.
Christy had to go to an event.
Oh, she's so busy.
Josh has been given the assignment of doing the weather.
So
he insists on doing it.
I wear earrings and makeup.
You really have no concept of what women are like at all.
Don't you wear a fox stole with a jaw?
I like boys.
Wow.
You know what the most important is? It's a sense of humor. That's what girls like.
Yeah.
I talk on the phone. So stupid.
Okay, what is that? Do you have the forecast over there?
I don't at all.
No, God, no.
So anyway, we have Josh. You've stacked them. Can you read all the flavors? Can you read them from where you're sitting?
Yes, jalapeno, dill pickle, salt and vinegar.
Ooh, well, those are fantastic.
Barbecue, cheddar cheese, original pizza, loaded baked potato, extra hot chili and lime, cheddar and sour cream, and then I also have cheddar and sour cream.
Separately. Okay.
Okay, so that's a big stack.
And an original.
Honey mustard.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, you've made one giant stack.
Yeah, it might hurt. It might hurt my mouth, I think, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah. Christy's getting out her camera.
I'm going to just try to do it all in one fell swipe.
Wait, hang on a second.
Or swoop.
Swoop, I think is what you mean.
Yeah.
One fell swipe.
Sorry.
He means swoop.
I'm too excited about the stack of Pringles.
What is there any other kind of swoop, by the way? Other than the one fell swoop? Can you do that?
No, it might just be the one fell.
Is that the only one? Okay. Now, are you going to put the entire thing in your mouth? Or
Yeah, I'm
going
to try to. Yeah. Oh, no, I'll try to do the whole thing.
All right.
It looks like a bar of soap. It's
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done. This.
Okay, he's putting the entire thing in his mouth. He's cramming it in. How is it? Don't finish it, Dad. Don't swallow.
He can't talk. He's got a
How's he going to talk?
He can, there you go. Well, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Are you enjoying this? Are any flavors distinctly in the front of your palate?
I get the feeling that this is like mixing all the colors and you get kind of a brownish green. I don't think.
Wait a minute, he's reaching here. He's reaching for some fluid.
What is it? No, he's
going to make a point here.
Turning red.
He's making a point.
It's funny. It looks like he's. Are you choking or are you acting like you're choking?
No, it is not easy to breathe.
Okay, so what does it need? Like, you need some mayonnaise or something?
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done. Can I get some Hershey syrup to?
Was there any flavor that stood out?
Yes.
What vinegar, salt? He's having trouble breathing. He's getting some more water. He's doing a little wash job on his mouth.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Okay, the Pringle sandwich. The result is what?
All I really taste is dill pickle. That's a strong flavor.
Okay. That's probably the one I won't want to try.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Okay, well, good to know.
Boy, that was dry.
They don't really recommend you do more than
3.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Some delightful Pringles.
We appreciate you taking one for the team.
Round 2.
Let's do it again.
Hey, it's Josh with the Bob and Tom Show. I'm here at the American Ninja Warrior set, and I am actually going to attempt to run this course. Now, most people work years training and building up their strength and confidence to tackle this obstacle course. I am merely just going to give it my best, essentially disrespecting and making a mockery of the entire American Ninja Warrior system. We're here with Jesse LeBrecq, one of the top ninjas of American Ninja Warrior. Hey, I'm here with Thru Dreschel, actual American Ninja Warrior.
Yes, sir.
Hi, I'm here with Stan. Stan, is this your first time running the course?
It is my first time.
Oh, excellent. Now, Jesse, I'm going to run this course, or at least I'm going to attempt to. What would you recommend in terms of stretching beforehand? It's always been kind of my opinion that less is more when it comes to stretching. I don't want to overdo it.
Okay.
Maybe a few of these, maybe a couple of these.
Yeah, you'd want to do all dynamic stretches, a little bit of maybe running, little strides, a couple things, just to get your blood moving in your legs is kind of what I'd suggest.
Okay, I may have to disagree with you. I think that's... I mean, just from a health perspective, I don't think that's the right way to go.
Yeah, less is more, so
Yeah.
like nothing, maybe?
Yeah, less is more, maybe...
Like maybe just walking up the
Maybe
steps.
actually nothing is more.
Oh, okay.
Is there a way to be sort of lifted onto the platform as opposed to having to do the steps?
We could probably get a ramp and then just wheel you.
Okay, all right, yeah, that'd be sort of Hannibal Lecter style?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
Well, I first recommend that you need to develop confidence in your footwork.
Okay.
So what you would need to do is go to the first step, jump on it, get a feel for it, and then 2-step to the second, jump over, hold on to it, and then grab the rope.
Okay, cool. And I appreciate you walking me all the way through to the rope as if I'm actually going to make it that far. I do appreciate that. I just have I'm going to be running the course.
Awesome.
I just have a couple questions. What do you eat before you run the course? Do you eat or?
I definitely eat. Food is the thing that my body needs, so I do eat food. So lots of chicken, lots of vegetables, broccoli's good, low carbs, no sugar, stuff like that. Simple, basic things. That's about it.
Okay, yeah, I'd say I've pretty much stayed on that sort of regimen.
I had some pancakes and eggs and stuff like that.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you allowed to gamble on any of these? Can you bet on yourself to win or lose?
Never thought about that.
If you were to gamble on me making it past this first obstacle, how do you think you'd bet?
What's your experience with doing obstacles?
Oh, absolutely none.
None?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good luck, and I'm not putting any money for you to pass it then. I'm not a dumb guy here.
Yeah. Well, any last advice for me before I give this a shot?
So have you really trained for it? Have you done anything? Been on a course at all?
No, none.
I mean, you could not do it.
Dude, I don't know, man. I mean, I should probably get a jockstrap.
Where are you going to get a jockstrap?
I don't know. I mean, these guys have equipment bags lying all over the place. I could just go through one.
Well, hurry up. You're about to run.
All right. Just keep an eye out.
Yes, beautiful. I know. Don't worry, Peter. I'm getting that card for you tonight. How do you win the car? I told him.
I found one.
A cup?
Yeah. I got to go put this on real
You have
quick.
like 10 seconds. You don't have time to put that on.
Up next, one of the hosts of the nationally syndicated radio program, The Bob and Tom Show. It's the legendary Josh Arnold. Josh, a self-proclaimed nacho enthusiast, enjoys writing, reading, and even watching movies, so pretty much anything that requires the least amount of physical exertion possible. He's a guy after my own heart.
Thank you.
Arnold taking a moment to ineffectually move his limbs. Looks like he might have broken something there. Perhaps shaking off some of the crumbs or something. Is that nacho cheese or blood coming out of his mouth there? Josh successfully makes his way onto the first of the floating steps, going for the next step. Oh, fails miserably, as of course we knew he would. Let's take a look at that replay. As you can see, it looks as though Josh makes no effort at all to reach the second step. But sadly, I do believe he was actually trying. You know, one thing Josh realizes, gravity applies doubly to him. Look at this man. It looks like he's built out of iron. Now, some of you at home may be thinking there was an awful lot of buildup for such a small payoff, but look at it this way. It's the same thing if you sleep with him. But for those of you feeling ripped off, here's some footage of him walrusing his way out of the pool. Ah, somebody give him a fish. Good effort, Josh. Look at that disgusting mess of a man. One can only hope he has no living relatives to be disgraced by such a shameful display of inability. And that's our American Ninja Warrior.
Well, I really appreciate you doing it, not making me do it. Oh, no, for sure. Yeah. It was a pleasure to do it. Did you have any critiques for my run at all? Well, you know, I really like the confidence wearing a cup displays. The fact that A, you thought you were going to take a shot there, and B, that you thought as poorly as you did, you were going to need the function of whatever's behind the cup afterwards. Oh, so, I mean, would you really say that I did poorly? I don't know.
Listen, let me be honest.
I fell.
Well, hold on. So just so you know, I played in the NFL, and
Yes, sir.
we were required to wear cups. Not that we did. Why are you wearing a cup?
I got a couple things I want to protect.
Now, I mocked you. In full disclosure, every time I host, I'm wearing a cup too. So just in case something goes on, I don't want to become a soprano up there. I rely on being able to say, American Ninja Warrior.
Okay, well, I ran the course, and as you saw, I did my very best. I got farther than I thought I would, quite honestly. And that concludes our trip here to American Ninja Warrior, Indianapolis. We'll see you guys next time.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this year in review. Be sure to check out our full playlist on YouTube. We have 7 other videos for you to check out.
Oh, yeah. You got to watch all 8 year in reviews to feel like, you knew what happened in 2018.
That's right.
As we welcome in a very funny 2019. Looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And be sure to go to bobandtom.com for more goodies, and as well as bobandtomstore.com if you didn't score some of those Christmas deals.
Great shirts like this at bobandtomstore.com.
That's
very
right.
exciting.
Have a good year, everybody.
We'll miss you.